I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but this has been going incredibly viral. Check her body count. A website designed to track women's body count is receiving a ton of backlash right now. And guys, honestly, I kind of get it, man. Like, look at this, man. You get to paste somebody's Instagram right there and check it. And they're having, dude, it's crazy because these, I don't know if these are real people or not over here because they're like advertised right on the front page right there as recently checked people. That's crazy if that's the case, man. Now, I'm somebody, and we talk a lot about dating and relationships on this channel, guys. I'm somebody who thinks that people should have, it'd be best if people had lower body counts over here, right? But to put people on blast like this, I don't know if that's okay, man. Like, I love shame culture, but the problem is, I don't like the fact that this is only for women. I'd be so for this if this was like, this dude just gets with everybody, this woman gets with everybody, and you have like that type of thing across the board, and then that could have like a little bit of a positive impact on the culture. But how are you supposed to get something like this? How are you supposed to track something like this, man? Drop her Instagram URL, it says. We'll scan her followers, analyze the pics, and estimate her body count. Like, you can't get that. You can't get that. Now, for those people who are like relatively high IQ, have a lot of like, they've had a lot of social interaction over the years, anybody who has had relationships with women, the eyeball test is pretty good. Plus you have the rule of 3 for both men and women and those types of things. There's no way that like an AI can just do that. I guess you can get a prediction for some things, but it's not okay because you could, let's say you can paste anybody down there and you have like the most pure girl in the world, right? Her reputation's gonna get absolutely ruined because what if you just drop her Instagram right there and it's some nice wholesome photos, she's just happens to be a pretty girl, and all of a sudden like body count 30. She is not, if this is something that ends up actually like gaining a ton of traction, which it is right now, but if it's something that's actually going to be a mainstay, this could be incredibly damaging to the reputation of a bunch of women out there. That's not fair to them. Again, I would be so for something like this if it was for both men and women and it was accurate, but there's no way that you can actually tell it's accurate. Like, even if you and I don't know why anybody would participate in this too, if you had like, if you've slept with this person, drop their Instagram handle over here and we'll count how many people ended up saying that. But then the problem is, you could just have a bunch of guys who don't like a particular girl and go, let's all say that we slept with her. And all of a sudden you have this like regular woman with 10, 20 body counts. And then all of a sudden, if this is something that was actually going to remain in the culture, people are going to check this and then people are going to end up going, oh, yeah, no thanks. This girl's been with 11 people. And then the rule of 3. So what are we talking about? Is that 33 people? This isn't okay. I'm surprised that this is something that hasn't been taken down. Plus, I'm surprised like Instagram hasn't gotten involved with anything like that too. It's gotta be a breach of privacy somehow. But then again, you're also posting these things online. It's very weird. Guys, honestly, I struggle to see something like this even sticking around, to be honest with you. Like, I would imagine maybe Instagram will get in the way. And plus, governments have been finally starting to crack down on some like, AI type things, like the entire situation with Grok too. And I don't remember if any government got involved with Grok specifically. I'm talking about Grok undressing women, but it's been nice to see that AI has been beginning to get regulated just a little bit because this is absolutely something that will not fly. It can't possibly be accurate, and it's going to be damaging to a lot of people. It's damaging to a lot of women. As like funny as this thing is to laugh at, honestly, because especially after that whole thing with the T app too, and we all knew that was like just a bunch of BS in general. This could just be something that somebody made in like for retaliation. This does fall under something of harassment. And again, if we're talking about both men and women over here, and we could somehow actually get the real number over here, that would be very cool to see. But I don't like the fact that this just targets women. This could be extremely damaging to a lot of people living normal lives, trying to take care of themselves, just looking to build a family, and then they're going to get smeared all over the internet. That's not okay, especially if something like this is just going viral. People keep using it because this is something like men care about women's body counts so much that I could actually see men logging onto this and people actually buying this, especially if this is something that continues to go viral, continues to get advertised. It sucks, man. It's a scary, scary world. The internet is not something that is safe for a lot of people over here. But if you guys want to talk a little bit more about dating, then why don't you check out this video on screen right here? I'd love to have you over there. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Take care, guys.